We're live.
And guess what? We are live. So, hello, welcome to the Thursday night brain dump, fully loaded with quiz and Q&A tonight. So, it should be quite a quick quiz tonight if there's only just us three on there, because I won't be playing it.
Blue whale.
Yeah, but as demanded by the retrobates that normally turn up down there.
They will. They will.
Let's have a quiz, do a quiz. So there is a quiz tonight, and I have the questions right here. But that will be until 10 o'clock. That's an hour from now. So it gives us time to chit-chat and deal with all the questions that anyone might want to ask while we're here. And by the way, Q&A is open, so if you go to Google+, find this, and you will find the option to ask questions live to the panel. Right, let's crack on then, and we'll just quickly go through the panel. I'm going to probably have to repeat myself doing this about 6 times now. But let's go to Skeggy, first of all. Would you like to say hello to everyone, Skeggy?
Hello to everyone, Skeggy.
Oh, God. But, excellent. Right, so while the tumbleweed rolls past, let's go to Andy. Would you like to say hello to everyone, Andy?
Hello, everybody, Andy.
Oh, God. It's like that, is it? Going like that. Yeah, there we go.
That sums me up, I think.
I think that was more for Skeggy. But, thank you very much. And so, yeah, and obviously hello from the brain dump as well. Mrs. B's taking it easy tonight, so I don't think we'll be seeing a gorgeous face tonight. She's upstairs checking out the television.
She's gone.
As you do. But there we go. So anyway, hello, Mrs. B, anyway. So, yeah, Q&A is open. You can ask any questions you like. But before we do any of that, let's go and do our old favourite, which is where our lovely panel members have had time to prepare a whole week to provide some news and topics. And so, firstly, we will go to Skeggy Cruiser for any news and topics.
Well, it's strange this, because the news is it's cold outside. That's it. That's the news. And the topic is the one you didn't discuss last week when you asked me for a topic. And that is, do you prefer pairs of tyres on your bike, or just aren't you bothered whether you mix and match?
Right, okay. Tyres, mix and match. Right, I shall make a note.
Should already be on your list. You never discussed it last week.
I'll make a note, mate. I'll make a note now.
On your whiteboard.
Yeah.
Infamous Mike had loads last week, didn't he? Had a bloody great list of about 30 questions.
Yeah.
Blue Ninja Rider's just joined us. Says hello all.
Hello, mate.
Followed by still Steve Galvier.
Hello, mate.
And everyone. Hi Steve, hi Blue Ninja.
There we go. Let's just select those, yeah. So, yeah. Hi, Blue Ninja Rider. Also, hi to Steve, one of our regular viewers. Hi, Steve. And also, Weggy says, evening lads, having a good hang. Okay, well, let's not go into too much detail on that one.
Oh, God.
Oh, have a good hang. Sorry, not having one.
Yeah, talking about hanging somebody.
Yeah.
That's a miracle he ain't been hung yet.
That's a great link, Andy, because guess who's just joined? It's
Yeah.
Mad Max Chaz.
I kill people!
Yes, the extraordinary video publisher that we all know and love.
I'm famous. I'm famous.
Yeah.
I'm like George. Is it George? What was his name?
It doesn't give you the right to kill people.
What about George from Rainbow?
No, the other one that works in a restaurant, cooks fries.
What?
I forgot his real name.
Ronald McDonald.
Ooh, close enough. Got a few, sheep loose.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if he's been called up on some, bestiality causes or something like that.
What I like about Chaz when he joins, always brings it down to normality.
Yep, always in the gutter, mate. Always in the gutter. From Essex, what do you expect? Boobs.
Whilst you've arrived now, Chaz, would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hello, Andy. Hello, Skeggy. Hello, Mr. Small B. And hello, everyone else that's watching.
Yes, there are quite a few viewers already, actually. And do you have any news and topics, Chaz?
Oh, I wrote it down on a post-it note. It's one of them really small ones. But to you, it'd be like an A1 piece of paper.
Was that a reminder to do a video?
Yeah, that as well. What was it? Topics.
Hey, I'm not in every bike.
Eh?
The hazelnut in every bike.
That's
Yes,
bullshit.
topics.
Has your style of vlogging changed since you started your YouTube channel? There was another one. Okay, there was something. Modifications to bikes. What do you do? What have you done? What do you want to do? Bullshit like that. I don't know. No.
Whilst you're struggling, we'll take that one. Modifications to bikes. What have you done? What would you like to do?
Including stuff that you don't understand. That's quite funny. It's like, I don't understand how it works, but I want it on my bike. So, what? And the people that say I want it, I have to have it on my bike, but I don't know what it does, but I need it. Oh fuck!
Or I don't want it off my. I don't want it on my bike. I want to take it off because they're mirrors.
Don't know what it sounds like or what it is that you're talking about, Chaz, but I want it.
Yeah, exactly. See, people say it's so amazing, and they're like, "Should I get it?" or "I need it, but it's quite expensive." But I don't know what it does exactly. It shouldn't do that much. What? Too much money and too much spare time. Fuck off.
It's a front brake, isn't it? That's what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about mirrors.
I don't use them very often.
Yeah, I know you don't. I barely use my front brakes, to be honest. It's always my rears that wear out really fucking quickly.
Yeah. Right. Talking of wearing, then let's use that as a link into our first subject tonight because we didn't fit it in last week, and that was from Skeggy Cruiser, and it's about mixing tyres. So Skeggy, I'll go to you first so you can embellish on your question, and then we will go through the panel and anyone who wants to chip in on the Q&A as well.
Yeah.
Over to you, Skeggy.
Well, what it was that brought it to mind was a lot of people seemed to be a little bit surprised that I'd got that I'd still got the Dunlop on the front, and then I went and put a Bridgestone on the back, and it was like, oh, you know, you've mixed your tyres like it's some sort of cardinal sin.
Hanging.
I've had many a bike that I've bought and they've had odd tyres on, and I've not had that many times where I've actually gone out and purchased tyres for bikes. Quite often the bike's gone down the road with a new owner before I've got round to putting tyres on it.
Do you want to put bike down the road on two wheels or down the road?
2 wheels.
Rubber side down, hopefully.
It's the new owner on it. You never know.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I did have a few people sort of leave comments saying that they didn't think it was wise to mix tyres, and I thought, well, unless tyre compounds have changed that much that you're not allowed to mix them, like having a radial on the front and a cross ply on the back, then I don't see what the difference is. So long as you're happy with the grip you're getting. I mean, I think if I'd got a sports bike and I was, ripping it round the lanes, things like that, then okay, I'd probably want to be more matched. But considering commuting or cruising or whatever, I don't think there's a necessity on the majority of street bikes. There's not the necessity to insist that you've got a matched pair sort of thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe tyre compounds have changed over the years, and they need to be more matched than they used to be. I don't know.
What I'd say, Skeggy, is it's not about matching them, it's about the area, the surface area of what compounds on bits. Because you've got, mine are two compounds, God you look gay with them on. Mine are dual compound, and basically you've got harder in the middle and softer on the outside. Now if you've got a different make of tyre that's got a softer bit slightly over, when you're leaning, you might hit the hard bit on the front and the soft bit on the back, and but you don't have to match them. It's all down to if you can get the grip. But on a cruiser like yours, you're not going to lean over to the sidewalls, are you?
So basically, if you've got a dual compound, then I suppose, you know, if you're using dual compound tyres, maybe you're better off making sure you've got dual compound on front and rear.
Yeah, basically to match them just to be safe.
Yeah,
But if
probably.
you're on a cruiser, you wouldn't use that sidewall of the compound really. So, and I mean, you can't really get that size rear tyre freely with many manufacturers, can you?
Two.
So you've got the additional benefit of you can get that tyre for the rear, which you can only get in 2 different compounds from 2 different manufacturers, but you can get a grippier one for the front, just in case you need a bit more grip.
I can get the tyre size, but it doesn't come within the same weight restrictions. I think mine's a 170 16 on the back. I can't remember now. 170 70. I think
Sure, it's 170.
I can't remember. 170 or 190. I'm not sure. It's quite wide.
Mine's 180.
But it's what are you saying? It shouldn't be a 170.
I'd think it's wider than that.
I can't remember. But anyway, whatever it was, the problem occurs as the weight restrictions per tyre. You have a speed restriction and a weight restriction, don't you, on a tyre? And basically that was it. So there's only 2 tyres that fall into my category, my bike, especially to which they're willing to go. I mean, I could have gone over and above. I could have gone wider than the wheel and gone to a really big one, you know. But
then you get into handling.
It's more expense, and from my experience, the thinner the tyre, quite often, the better the handling.
Yeah, well, that's basically down to physics, mate. The wider it is, the less you'll be able to lean it, basically.
Yeah. But I'm happy with what I've got. They've got a nice radius. They've got a nice shape to them. You know, they're not too pointed on top. They're not too flat. They're just nicely rounded. There's no just nicely rounded, but no nipples. You know. But yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. I just wondered what other people's views on, you know, whether it's just specific to a bike, or would you do the same? Are you bothered?
Let's go and ask something Andy then.
Well, all I can say is many years ago when I first started riding, I didn't give a shit what tyres are on my bike anyway. As long as they was legal, I would ride it. But I must admit now, none of my bikes would have mismatched tyres. And it's not that I'm into the technical stuff of it, because I'm not. I just think for safety-wise, really. But like Skeggy says, if that's good for him and he's getting what he wants out of it, I can't see a problem as long as they're in the tyres are in good condition. So I haven't really got a problem with it. But personally, myself, I just had the same 2 tyres. Yeah.
I'll tell you what it came down to, Andy, is it was another 120 quid for a front tyre that's still got probably 6,000 to 8,000 miles left in it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That is a bummer when one goes before the other.
Well, I'm only
I know
6,000 miles I got out of the last rear.
Yeah, I know that like on my ZZR, my rear, I think I'm on my second rear, and I've still got my original front on. So mind you, I did get a puncture. So that's what really bugs me, is that you pay all this money for a decent back tyre, and you get some stupid puncture, and that's knackered, and that comes expensive, then, doesn't it? Yeah. When I did that as well.
I'm going to say we're being ripped off anyway, aren't we? As far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get 4 car tyres for the price of 1 back tyre.
Yeah. Andy, I saw a question pop up from Andy Pandy Motorvlogs. Hi, buddy. And he said, there's most tyres now dual compound, which is kind of true. Most tyre manufacturers do make a dual compound now, but my take on mixing tyres is that I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't do that, because I tend to try and I push tyres to their more extreme ends, obviously on the Hayabusa. I won't go into it, but obviously it's a powerful bike. And the thing is that if you're commuting to work, then you're not going to do anything silly, then you're going to be pretty safe, whatever you do really, as long as you're sensible. But if you can start thinking about pushing your bike in any way, shape or form to any extreme, if you've got different tyres on, different manufacturers, whatever they may be, then an absolute fact will be that you'll have different levels of grip between the front wheel and the back wheel. So one's going to grip more and one's going to grip less. Don't know which one because it depends what tyres you've mixed. So if you're giving it hammer and tongs around a corner, then one of your tyres is going to be gripping more than the other. And I prefer balance. Therefore, if it was me and I was going to be riding around the corner fast for whatever reason, I would be more confident knowing that my tyres had the same compound and give me the same amount of grip on front and back. But you know, that's riding to the extreme. But so if you're going to be riding to the extreme, I highly recommend you have the same tyres, the same compound, and the same model of tyre, obviously. But commuting-wise, you can probably get away with it. But me personally, I do them in sets, and I want to know that I've got the same rubber on the front and back. So if anything goes, then it will go together rather than either the rear or the front going. But I understand the pain as well because you know the very first Hayabusa I got, I burned through the rear tyre after less than 1,000 miles, and the front tyre was still good. So I just bought another rear tyre, the same make, and the front tyre lasted twice as long, if you like, 2 sets. But there we go. That's my take on it.
See, I was going to buy the same tyre that I'd got, the Dunlop. I was going to replace it like for like, and it was the same price. But I'd heard that the Bridgestone was so much better, and that everybody was like, "Oof, got them Dunlops, get rid of them as soon as you can," sort of thing, you know. Well, when I bought the bike, it had brand new tyres on it, and after 6,000 miles, the back tyre wore worn out. The front tyre, you know, it's got loads of wear in it. But I suppose the difference is as well with a cruiser, you don't tend to lean it so much or so heavy into a corner. You do tend to sort of go into a corner braking hard and then I sling it through the corner and then accelerate out, you know. I don't mind on certain bends giving it some, but you know, I mean, the weight differences on a cruiser compared to the forces involved, I would imagine, you know, the G-forces and so on involved with the extra weight, it's got to be so much more compared to you know, like a lightweight sports bike sort of thing. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, I think you're pretty safe on a cruiser, to be fair, because like you say, that you physically can't lean them over too far because everything starts scraping. So you can't apply the same amount of forces. Obviously, in a straight line, you're kind of okay anyway because you know it's all on the rear wheel, and the front wheel's there for when you want to stop. But yeah, if you're mixing compounds, I think the main thing is like round corners, especially like the whole balance changes. I think in the dry, you're going to be pretty safe no matter what if you've got mixed tyres on. But I think if it's the wet, then the compound really does then start to make a difference in terms of grip. And obviously, the more slippery the surface, the scales start to fucking go like that, you know, in terms of, you know, what grip you're going to get, whether it be the front or the rear that grips best. So that's why you be careful, really.
I'll tell you what, I much prefer the old style tread patterns compared to the new ones. I don't like, I know it sounds daft, British weather riding is, you know, it's not just all sunshine and dry pavements, is it? So, you know, as a result, the old style of tyre, you had a lot of water clearance, whereas a modern tyre, you've got basically a slick with a few rough lines cut into it. You know, this would sort of be that tend to be that wavy line that's cut in at an angle, you know, staggered.
Anywhere.
Even now, that's what mine's like. But yeah, pattern-wise, I prefer the old, but grip-wise, I prefer the new. So
Yeah, I think the olden tyres. I mean, because I'm not the youngest of people. I can remember the old style tyres, and I can remember like the Avon Speedmasters, and you could get a set of those, and the tread pattern would be completely different. The front tyre would have straight grooves, just straight grooves, and it's like, what?
And they're still brilliant though, weren't they? They still stuck to the road well.
Yeah, they did stick to the road well, but there was no water dispersal pattern in the front tyres. They were just like straight, and then the rear ones looked like you could go motocrossing on them.
Yeah.
The ones, you know, if you're an old boy like Andy, he knows what I'm talking about.
Good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. I mean, the rear tyre looked like a motocrosser tyre, and the front tyre just looked like something that you might have on an aircraft, where it's just got a straightforward slit, because they weren't really designed for corners, I don't think, much. But the wavy lines that you get in tyres now, they're all designed so that if in the wet, which we get a lot of in the UK, it helps get rid of the water so you can keep the tyre on the tarmac. And that's the whole point, really. But I know what you mean, Skeggy. You did get quite a good grip on those the old tyres. I mean, God, I can remember scraping the pegs on my CG125, and that was a rear motocrosser tyre with the flipping straightforward Avon crappy front slick type groove. But basically, the front tyres looked like a record, didn't they? You know, like a record grooves. They were just like straight lines. There was no pattern. It was just straight grooves.
Was the only water displacement was back onto you?
That's right. Yeah.
Not it.
Right, everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, there we go. So that's my input onto tyres, and I think when when the road surface starts to get slipperier, that's when you need to be more careful. I think if you are riding a mixed set, just for that, you know, unpredictable amount of grip that you're going to get between the two might upset things when you go around a corner. So yeah, okay. Let's go to Q&A because we've had some questions coming in. It's a great topic, by the way, Skeggy. Because it's a very common problem that people have, is that, you know, the rear will probably disappear before the front does. So yeah, it's always that hard decision on a tight budget what you should do about your next tyre. Okay, so let's go to the Q&A. Let's start with Headcat Harley. Hello, buddy.
Hey, mate.
Yes. Good evening, peeps. Following on from my question last week about the digital large number speedo, I followed Bandit Nev's advice and got a free app called Speed HUD for my iPhone and mounted it to my bars, and it's marvelous thanks to Nev. Okay, so yeah, that's the app that you can get on a mobile phone. You know, obviously other makes are available, probably Android and Apple as well. And it gives you a large display of your speed in a digital format. So yeah, there we go. Again, if you are using one of those and you're doing motor vlogging, you probably want to cut that bit out.
Also, you've got to have a wireless or a cellular data network that gets good signal everywhere and kind of a good tariff, so you get some decent gigabytes, because it uses internet. Or you can get a cheap sat nav and do exactly the same.
I would have thought it used GPS.
It still uses the internet on the phone.
Oh, right.
It's annoying.
What does it need the internet for?
It checks it through that. Like most phones, Android phones, stuff like that, they avoid GPS and they go straight through that, and it's fucking so annoying. Because what it loads up the background images, all the map background images, and all the sensor data.
I've got the Nokia, and it's running Windows, and I've always slagged off their apps, sort of thing, you know. But everything on there, as far as GPS is concerned, all these maps and, you know, the sat nav and everything like that, and the speed HUD and everything, they all work fine without having the internet on. You don't need a 4G signal or a 3G or whatever, you know. It's just straight through, and there's no usage whatsoever on the data.
Yeah, I mean, some of the phones.
Sorry, mate. Will that use? Because I don't know nothing about this. Because if I want to go anywhere, I'll just put a bloody sat nav on. But I've never used a phone on a bike. But wouldn't that use your battery up like crazy?
Oh yes. But you can get the ultimate add-on. I mean, I think that's what Headcat Harley's got. anyway, but it's an Ultimate add-ons. They sell waterproof phone cases for like iPhones, Galaxy S's, and they fit perfectly in a silicone protective enclosure with a sealed up front, and then the waterproof charge lead plug. So it's completely sealed in, but you can still touch the screen on it. I mean, it's a brilliant little kit, even if a bit bulky, but that's the only way you can get away with it, because it does drain the battery like a bastard.
I can imagine there's a lot of work involved in to keep updating your position and speed and everything else.
It's like my wireless rear view, that just I can get 2 hours out of it if I haven't got on charge. That's no good. It's just like middle of nowhere. Oh, that's brilliant. So that's constantly on charge.
Okay, there we go. Right, we've got some other comments here. We've got Subdelinquent says, hello, fellas. Hello,
mate.
If you want to link, buddy, try and catch me on Skype or Facebook. I've just opened it up so you can PM me if you want to join us, mate. You're more than welcome. Or, of course, I can just send you a link through Google+, which I will do whilst I'm fiddling about at the same time. So let's do that now.
That bloody clock.
Oh, is that? Why is it not coming up?
It's Mr. Potato Face. He's lost his beard.
He looks like a 12-year-old young man now, doesn't he?
Did you want
He's a boy, and he's lost all that fungus. Mate, 12. Yeah. Look like his mummy's got the handkerchief out, spat on it, and washed his face with it, you know?
You know what? My mother used to always do that. I hated her.
They all did, mate. Hey, trust me, we all got that treatment. The old dirty hank. On your face.
Oh, it's the worst when you get woken up with a bucket of water or a flannel chucked at you. Like, fuck off!
I mean, how that made your face any cleaner than it was already, I do not know.
Well, it's like dogs marking their territory, isn't it? It's like, you're mine.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Let me wipe some spit on you. There we go.
Oh.
It's one of those things. It's part and parcel of being allowed to be an adult, be allowed to be a parent, and do what your parents did to you. So they're going to get the same thing. That's what it is.
That's true.
Skeggy just goes around and licks their face. He goes, mine.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I just do that to anybody.
It's not so bad if they dip it in a bit of gin first, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they had hundreds of thousands sprinkled on their face, but Jesus. I ain't a cupcake.
Hey, let me tell you this, Jazz. There are some funny tasting people out there.
Hey?
Some strange tasting people.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. Swiftly moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's say hello to the Wyvern Biker.
Hello!
Oh, God.
I'd like to say hello to all you have. You brought any news and topics, Keith?
The only thing I was going to ask the panel was, could anyone recommend a good website for motorbike parts that's reasonably priced and not too expensive?
Second hand or brand new?
Brand new.
Remoto?
Remoto.
Yeah, Remoto's pretty good. Otherwise, you can just go on eBay and find a reputable seller.
What sort of parts are you after, Keith?
I need a handlebar.
ER5.
Yeah.
Well, you've not ditched your bike, have you?
I'll tell you about it later on. All right.
Tell you later on.
I haven't ditched it. But it's a funny story. It's a funny story, and it's going to be a vlog. But I'll let you into the secret later on.
I bought one of those there at the stand.
On his stand and it fell off.
But I haven't ditched it. I haven't ditched it. I promise. But I'll tell you later. Okay.
Are we going to find out off air then, are we?
Yeah. I'll tell you off air.
I was putting a wheelie at 200 miles an hour and a fucking Jaguar pulled out. Twat.
No, it's really stupid.
It was for the ER5 that you wanted them for.
Yeah, it was for the R5, yeah.
And you've not thought about just typing ER5 handlebars into the internet?
Well, I found a couple of sites. I mean, I might even get some Renthal bars. I mean,
They're exactly the same. They're a bit lighter. I've probably got a spare pair of bars over here.
The only thing I would say, what I'm slightly worried about, the Renthal bars look like they're slightly wider. So that's my only concern about them.
If you go to if you go to a shop, they've got them all lined up, and you can have a look. They measure them as well.
Yeah, I might. I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna do, I'll measure mine for definite. But I looked on the spec, and they weren't as wide as these Renthal bars, which probably
You can
doesn't
cut
sound
the
like
rentals down if they're too wide, and it's just only the height. You can get different height rentals.
Yeah, I know you can get different heights, but
And different reach, you know.
But when you're a bit green on these subjects, you want to make sure you get the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just go into a bike shop. You don't have to buy it from them. Just get the item number.
Yeah. Well, I know what the item number is. I found that online. But to get, I can get. I mean, the proper Kawasaki one, which I'm not going to pay for.
That's like 40 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 40 quid.
It's like rentals for about 25. And it's
25 quid, yeah, about 25 quid, yeah. But they're slightly
you don't have to go for anything fancy either, do you? You just go
No,
silver black.
no, I'm just going to go something really basic. But anyway, I'll tell you the story later. You'll be quite amused.
And it's an excellent opportunity to adjust your bike if you're going to keep it.
Well,
the angle would be like closer, a little bit.
I've learned a lot since I've had that ER5 because I've done a few things to it already. So
Wheelie bars.
I'm going to get some stabilisers on it next.
Oh, like Mr. B's?
Yeah.
His face. He's not happy.
He's not-
So funny.
I'll share the little story later because, like I say, it's going to be a vlog, so I don't want to spoil it for everybody.
Right, okay. I'm sorry, I was just kind of distracted trying to find Subtle Lincoln, but it's not coming up on the invites from Google Plus, so I don't know what's going on there. So never mind.
Doesn't seem to be many on tonight. Where's everyone?
I don't know. And there's a quiz tonight as well.
I thought that would have drawn them all in.
Don't say that. Richard's going to be like, boom, I'm here. Where is it? Where's my prize?
Right, okay, let's go to Q&A for a second then. Bex88, hi Bex, you can join us.
Bex.
Bex, join us in the panel. But anyway, she says, the Michelin PR4s have a good tread pattern, Skeggy, apparently very good for wet weather riding.
I've heard a lot when they first come out. Then, what was it? A lot of people were saying they wore out really quickly.
But you're limited anyway, aren't you, Skeggy, on tyre choice?
Like I say, there's 2 brands and 2 types, and that's it. It's all to do with the weight of the bike, because it's 300 kilogram plus bike, and then
Plus you as well.
The speed rating. See, the Harleys, the Harley tyres aren't speed rated as high, and so I could have gone like 10 wider and gone for a certain Harley tyre, but I think from what I understand, a lot of theirs are 17 inch on the back, or 15 inch or something like that.
Yeah, they're a weird size on the Harleys.
Yeah, they slow you down as well, those Harleys.
Oh!
They also, they call.
Keith, you're actually making yourself a date with destiny, mate.
I know, you're gonna kill me, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know.
They also cause erectile dysfunction, because I've never seen a Harley driver with a girl by his side.
I've just downloaded that speed up.
They can't get their asses on them.
Oh, you mean that tiny little pad?
I can't wait to meet Hepcat Harley with his wife then, that'll be hilarious.
Oh, she's got her own.
She rides her own, that's why.
Yes, she does.
She's going to whoop your ass?
She can't get on the back. No one can get on the back of a Harley.
She's got a Ride Invisible sticker on her bike as well.
Oh, that's devalued it.
Oh, right.
Ready. It's lost $1,000.
Of course it has.
All that gold foil, that gold leaf.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
She will spin at Parsons Drove then.
No expense spared there. Right, anyway, let's go back to Q&A. Dante Reeves says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. B. Brainham. Hello, Dante.
Hello, Dante.
Hello, Conte.
You're still around? You still around, buddy? Awesome. Subdelinquent, I'll send you an email, buddy. So hopefully you should see something in your inbox very soon. Right, Lisa Calm says, "Hi, gents." Where's Mr. Calm?
Oh, do we just ask the obvious question? Where is he? Is that?
Lisa, if you want to join the quiz, you're more than welcome.
My husband usually wins it all the time anyway.
That's right. So
Keep
yeah,
it in the family.
indeed. Keep the trophy.
Yeah.
Trophy. Hey, I think Mr. Subdelinquent has joined us.
What's going on, fellas?
How you
Hey,
doing?
mate.
Good. Sounds like you're doing bad. You're coughing there.
Wasn't me coughing. Well, I've been watching you guys for a long time. Thanks for the invite.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
you're welcome, mate.
Well,
I try to pop in every Thursday and at least say hello.
well, now you're in the hangout, dude.
Yeah, I feel important now. I'm one of the team.
You've always been important.
Don't feel special. This is just for people that ride the short bus.
Yeah. You'll be tainted now with this bloody lot.
Definitely with you. You look like Marilyn Manson, Keith.
On a good day.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Love.
Keith, you know I'm always sincere, mate.
Oh,
I know.
you two, just go on a Valentine's date for fuck's sake.
I love you too, Andy.
Yeah, you are, man.
Yeah, that's right. Valentine's Day.
Hangout room for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Rube.
Maybe we can swap sheep.
Yeah.
Sheep's not just
Say
for
spit
Christmas.
then. Right. So let's go back to the Q&A quickly. Got a news update from Lisa. She says, "If you're wondering Rich and Tosh are, they are in the garage." Oh dear.
Oh.
Don't close your eyes. Don't think about that moment. Ah, dear. So anyway, they're playing in the garage in the back cave. So that'd be who knows? I don't know. Let's not even think about what they might be doing in there. Right. Let's go back to Hepcat Harley as well. He says, "I remember a popular mix in the early '80s was Dunlop TT100 on the front and Avon Roadrunners." Oh my God, I remember Avon Roadrunners on the rear. Excellent.
I still had them on a CV550 I got rid of 2 years ago. It was just like, yeah, I think they're a bit cracked.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Fairly old rubber.
Rubber? It was like bloody tarmac. It was like tar, hardened.
They lasted a while then.
Oh, I had to get the hammer out and hit them and they shattered.
I'll tell you what, I was surprised on Richard's video with the one on his tyres, where his back tyre, bearing in mind they were new tyres for the bike, and the back tyre was all crazed. All the rubber was crazed.
Oh,
On his XJ600 or 650 or whatever it is. He did it.
Keith's been muted.
Huh?
We can't hear Keith now.
Oh.
But oh, he's gone. But yeah, what? Do you mean like left out in the sun too long, sort of?
Yeah, well, almost like
Brown.
they've just aged
Yeah.
prematurely or something. You know, they look really bad. There was all like bloody crazy paving. When you
I
look,
know mine go like brown, you know, where the oil starts to come out of the original reaction.
you've got to bear in mind how old his bike is.
I know.
It was new. He only passed his test September. It's not September, just gone September before. So you know, it's not as though the tyres have been stood a long while or anything like that.
Were they the tyres skeggy when it came with the bike, you know, from the manufacturer? It's new.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they were, yeah, but even so, I mean, like Skeggy said, you'd expect the tyres to go like that if they'd been stood around, being not used for a while, wouldn't you? In
like
sort of
20.
in a damp place, yeah, 20 years, yeah, something like that. So clearly a faulty tyre, I would have thought.
I know a lot of people that have been sold tyres that are brand new, but they're past a certain date of use.
All right, yeah.
And that's dangerous.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. No worries. You got the link. But yeah, the tyres shouldn't go like that, man. I mean, they just shouldn't really. I mean, all tyres have a sell-by date, but then it depends how they've been stored as well.
Yeah.
If they've not been stored properly, then obviously that can make the rubber go off really quick. But
They look like they've been in sunlight continuously. You know what I mean? Just sat in the sun and they'd all hardened and then been ridden or something like that. It did make me wonder if they'd had it in a shop window for a. Yeah, you could imagine if they'd had it stood in a shop window for a couple of 3 years or something like that and never moved, and then all of a sudden he's had it. But this is why I find it a little bit strange.
I mean, if it was the display bike, you could understand, like you're saying.
For the
But
age
if
of the
that was
bike,
the case, you'd get it really cheap because they discount that.
you don't normally get the back tyre done like that, the front tyre, but because they'd have it facing forwards.
Well, some of them like to do it at an angle, don't they? Or flush against the window.
yeah,
I don't think manufacturers' tyres are as good as tyres that you buy later on. Definitely.
Oh, no.
A couple of brand new bikes I've had, the manufacturer's tyres, they didn't last 5 bloody minutes.
No, I had some Dunlops on that SV when I bought it, and I think they did only about. I think I only got 6,000 miles out of them.
Mm.
But since I had those Bridgestones, I can get between 10 and 12,000 miles out of those. No problem.
How many miles? I dream of getting that sort of distance that one.
Oh, you know how Keith rides, don't you?
Slow and steady wins the race.
Hair and the tortoise.
That's
Hair and
right.
the tortoise, eh?
You got to treat them like a lady. Got to treat them like a lady, gently.
Really? Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't twist.
In that case, I'd need a new fucking pair every day.
Yeah, you need a new bike every day, wouldn't you?
I could. Oh, I wish I could.
Talking a load of Barlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, a load of Barlocks there, boy. A load of Barlocks.
So all you guys are all from England, UK?
Yeah.
Wow, is it snowing over there? What's it like?
It's not snowing, but it's bloody cold.
But it ain't snowing. And what about you?
I'm out in California, Southern California. Probably, I got my air on today. It's, you guys go by Celsius. I don't know how that translates, but it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit out here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here that's
Desert.
Well,
We're lucky to get that in the summertime, 90 degrees.
probably on like 50.
I get that, and then I'll walk out front door.
Where I'm at, it rarely breaks 95 degrees. It's usually very tolerable all the time. At night you can usually wear a sweatshirt and be happy. I'm a sweatshirt guy. And then during the day, t-shirt, no liner in your jacket, that's for sure.
Mm. Yeah.
But you're paying for it, dude. It is expensive.
Yeah, it's a bit cooler over here, but I mean, here's a question for you then, Subdelinquent. So when it's raining, do you still ride?
I think it rains like 3 times a year here. So I don't know.
In the wet.
about 3 times a day.
I'm not afraid of riding the. It just doesn't rain here that much to where I even really think about it. But I'm not afraid of the rain. It's just I probably wouldn't ride if it was raining because for one reason it's so all the oil and all this shit gets it's all over the road. So when it rains, dude, it's like an ice rink out here.
Yeah.
If it rains for a couple days straight, which is probably once a year. Probably the second day, all the oil's gone off the road and it's fairly tractionable. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd ride, in the rain. I've got rain gear and all that, and I love it. Once a year, we also go on a trip, and we leave in December and we head out towards the Grand Canyon in Arizona. And every year we get snowed on and rained on and sleet, wind, the whole nine.
Yeah.
And I like riding in the rain. It's kind of fun, and especially when you're all set up for it and you got the right gear, it almost feels like you're cheating, because you're kind of warm and toasty, and you feel like you should be like cold and miserable.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
us.
Yeah, you would be a Brit. You wouldn't be visual, you'd be suicidal.
Well, you got the Grand Canyon there, so you got to be careful.
We've got something like that. We've got bridges.
The last time we tried to go just a couple of weeks, well, in December, late December we tried to go, and I actually broke down by the time we get to Laughlin, which is also in Arizona, but so I wasn't able to experience it this year, but next year for sure. Have you guys ever been down to the Grand Canyon stateside, or stateside for that matter at all?
No, I've never been to California. I've only been to Boston and Chicago and New York.
Yeah, those are nice spots.
Keith went there last year, didn't he? He went to... I was back now. Was it Vegas? Can't remember now. Keith, did you go to Vegas last year?
Year before.
Year before, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Vegas.
Time fly.
Yeah.
Nothing like Vegas.
It's like Skegness on steroids, Skeggy. Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. I tell you what, if you ever get the chance to go, you've got to go and experience it. It's
I like
Yeah.
my money.
It's like Disneyland for adults.
It is. It's just amazing.
Leave the wives and girlfriends at home though.
Oh yeah, that phrase, you know, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas is very true. Believe you me.
Absolutely. I live about 4.5 hours driving distance from Las Vegas, so I try to get down there every couple months.
Keith's still married to an old guy with a beard named Bob. He's waiting for your call, Keith.
Yeah, there were lots of guys all dressed up as the things out of Kiss. It was just very weird. People dressed up in all sorts of different costumes.
Well, you one of them, Keith.
I was, yeah. I was doing that.
I tell you what, you're so rock and roll, Keith. Things out of Kiss.
Yeah.
Like Gene Simmons and.
Gene Simmons. Yeah. I can't remember the names. I'm terrible at remembering who people are. But yeah, it was just an amazing.
Another
experience.
real fun place to go. If you ever get a chance, go check out Tijuana. Tijuana, Mexico. That place is. Have you ever seen the movie Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost exactly like that. Whenever he's trying to hide in that city with the three-breasted chick. Like it's exactly like that. I mean, you can't walk. There isn't 5 minutes that go by without somebody trying to sell you drugs or chicks.
We've got that over in here. We've got
Yeah.
Ipswich people that got like webbed feet.
How do you motorboat?
I remember one day when I was over there. I went to this. It was a ghost town. It wasn't far from Area 51 actually, and I was walking around all these old buildings, and there was lots of bushes around, and I suddenly came out of these bushes, and I turned around, and there was all these notices saying "Beware the rattlesnakes." Oh, hang on a second, I just fucking been in there.
Was you having a pee behind the bush?
No, I bloody wasn't.
Oh, I don't want to know what you're doing. Oh, there.
It was a weird place. Very weird.
I'm going to zip back to the Q&A, and the quiz is starting at 10 o'clock, so if you're watching, you better tell the boys in the back cave that things are going to start hotting up soon.
No, don't tell them, because Richard will win.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go to a comment from Headcut Harley. This is going back to the mixing of tyres, and he says, I think a matching pair would benefit by the tyres heating up uniformly, therefore equalised grip and water dispersal from the tread design. Yeah, that's pretty much where I was going. But the thing I did pick up was on the heating up as well. Yeah, they both get up to temperature at the same point.
Yeah, they don't know, do they? Because my back tyre's always hotter than my front tyre.
Because your bloody wheels spin all the time.
A couple of times.
That's like me saying, oh, I only get 2,000 miles out of my rear tyre. And people who know me are just going, yeah, we know fucking why.
Yeah, I've never had a tyre go past 2,000 miles.
Oh, really?
I leave half of mine in London.
So 6,000 for me was really good then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been running Avon Storms for the last couple of years, and those things will last like 8,000 miles, man. No problem.
Yeah, but you may as well have a slick.
A slick? No, those things are tracky, dude. Like, I have them on my. I've got a Tramp Speed Triple, and I've got a GSXR 750, and they're both set up with the Avon Storms, and I go through the canyons. Like, I mean, I'm not the fastest dude, whatever, and I'm not gonna go through. I probably won't go on a track day with them, but you know, for out riding around on the street, and you know, I ride fairly aggressively. I don't know if you've seen my videos, but I've never had any problems with like slippage or you know. But I guarantee I can't afford to put you know a new set of tires on my bike every 2,000-3,000 miles. It's ridiculous when all I'm doing for the most part is just riding around town, hitting bike nights and you know having fun and occasional canyon here and there. But it's just a waste of money for me. And I think a lot of the newer kids these days they have it all wrong. They'll go to the local bike shop and they'll spend you know so much money every year on tires that wear out so fast for what? They don't do anything but go up and down the freeways and do what I'm doing, which is regular riding, you know, just having fun with your friends and whatnot. And I mean, yes, if you're going to a track day, for sure, that's great, but what a waste of money, in my opinion. It's totally my opinion. And again, I've been riding the Avons, and they last forever, and they're grippy, never had any issues, love them. Save your money, it's my opinion.
I have to totally agree with you there, mate. I always use Pirelli Angels, and the only reason I use them was for two reasons. Once, they give you good traction in the rain, and we get a lot of that. You don't, but we do. And also, they bloody last. I don't want to keep going to the bloody garage, putting a new back tire on every bloody couple of days and miles. You know, I'm not a poor man, but you know, I don't like chucking me money away. I like value.
I mean, if you're going to use your tire to its full potential all the time, fine, whatever, get what you want. That makes sense. But for the most part, come on, 99% of the time, we're just cruising around. We're not, you know, it's just I've been riding, you know, I'm 37 years old. I've been riding 25 years, and, you know, I'm kind of set in my ways, and that's something I've always really felt strongly about, you know. But, you know, my first few years of riding, I had to have the best tires. You know, I'd have, you know, the grippiest. But then after you get older and you realize, you're like, why? You know, what's the point? It's sad. But
I rode Pirelli Angels. The only reason they last me 2,000 miles is because photo shoots and playing around in London traffic.
Nice.
Burnouts.
I mean, like, I'll ride with so many people, and, you know, we'll go through the canyons, and, you know, they have all these, like, expensive soft tires. Well, I'm not saying Avon Storms are cheap, because they're not, but I have no problem. You know, I'm faster than all those guys in the canyons on sport touring tires. But, you know, everybody feels like they have to have the soft, grippy tires for some reason. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people would have probably cried because when I went to the Bulldog Bash, I knew...
Bulldog.
Oh, right.
Bulldog Bash.
That was your event down the road, I think.
That was the swinging club he pulled into.
That's what it's in the 40
Or was it the gay bar?
There was the gay bars that I came or went into. But no, what I was saying is that basically I rode down on a new set of, and they happen to be Avon 3D XMs, which have got a good rating. I've not had any issue with them so far, but they were brand new. And once I got there, the next thing I did was doing burnouts on a drag strip, warming them up before I went down the drag strip. So there's probably a lot of people going, "Oh my God, all that money!" It's what you do with them, isn't it? But yeah, every day riding, you don't use
anyway.
What?
The first thing you got to do with a brand new tire anyway, isn't it? Burn it out.
Burn it out.
Burn it out, mate.
Burn it out, mate. Give me a good burn it.
Yeah.
So that's also a plus of having, you know, a sport touring tire. You can do burnouts all day on them, and they won't really wear down that fast.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of those things.
Do a burnout on gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do a burn it and grill, that'll shred your tyre.
It's like sandpaper. Well, it's like bead blasting it.
Exactly. Right, okay. Go back to the Q&A quickly. So, Headcut Harley's coming with a name that's going to be a challenge for me, so I'm going to go with Tijuana is an ace place for shopping.
Tijuana.
Tijuana, mate.
Tijuana.
We still love you, Andy.
Yeah, I still love you too. And also, who am I? UK number 1 says evening all.
Hey, mate.
How you doing? I'm just going to quickly say as well that the quiz is going to be starting in like 2 minutes. So, look
Oh, come on! Is it my magic?
Yeah, the little button song.
at
You guys don't have a regular thing. Do you? Am I taking up somebody's spot? Should I take off?
No, you're fine.
No.
There you are. We got a quiz.
Invite someone else so he can't get in for the quiz.
I'm nervous. This quiz thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, while we're on the subject of the quiz, let's talk about that now. So the first thing that we need for the quiz is to make sure that everybody that's Richard is kind of rushing in.
Oh, Richard, fancy seeing you at the quiz, mate.
Hello.
With Tosh in the garage. Hi,
That's
Richard.
right.
Tosh is next to him. What are you talking about?
No,
Richard,
Tosh
hello.
is on his way home. He says he's going to join us in a little bit.
Okay, was it good for you?
Yes, it was tricky getting the full kind of push
Right.
on it. You know, really having to
Getting the leverage.
getting that leverage going. But in the end, we got it in, and
A little bit of lubrication.
copper slip I use,
Oh.
and then we obviously put a cap on afterwards.
It's best to put a cap on first.
Yes, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, put something on the end of it,
Yeah.
Richard.
sprayed it all with WD-40, and then when we finish, it's all right. But I'm going to have to do a bit of cleaning up in there because it's a bit of a gungy mess on the floor now.
Oh.
But yeah, also it's great. I can finally get. I would have gone out and test ridden it, but it's about 0 degrees, and you can't really tell if it's icy or not. So I thought I'll wait until tomorrow.
It sounds like you've already had a test, right, mate?
Sorry, went sensible there.
Oh, no. Don't come here for sensible. Come on. Right, okay. So as I was just mentioning there, hi Richard as well.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Did you want to do your hello to the viewers?
Hello, viewers.
Sorry. Hello, viewer.
Hello, viewer. I think it's Lisa downstairs.
Tell her to turn it off.
Lisa's given us a couple of updates, so we know what you're been up to with Tosh. So.
I'm going to have to go back and see what she said now.
You joined us, didn't you?
So, yeah, the quiz is starting. So, the first thing I need to do, first of all, is to make sure that everyone has a buzzer or bell or something like that. So, let's go through the panel.
Fuck you, Skeggy.
So, let's start with Keith. Keith, can I hear your buzzer, please? Yeah, Keith.
Can you hear that? I'll get another one. You go to somebody else.
Try and find something that's not on your phone. Why don't you get a saucepan and bang your head when you know the answer?
Get his bowl out.
All right, we'll come back to Keith. Chaz, have you got a buzzer? Yeah, that'll work.
He said if you got a buzzer, not explosive diarrhea.
I was about to say it sounds like a wet fart.
Yeah.
That's tiff.
Richard, can I hear your buzzer, please? Oh, he's got his bell.
Is it loud enough?
You buy that on David.
I just give it a whack on the bell end and it's all right.
Get really excited, hit it a bit harder, it's fine. There we go. Excellent. Nice one. Skeggy, you got your buzzer?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, that works.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Stub Delinquent, do you have a buzzer?
I don't, but I have these effect things on. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Or should I use like? There's a couple.
Yeah, stick to one so we know who you are.
All right, I'll do the bell. I'll do this one.
Okay, someone's at the door. Excellent. Okay, so Andy.
Well, I had to think about this one because I knew Keith was going to be on here, so I've got this hammer, which is I'm going to take down to the Ace Calf with me. Mind you, I'm going to put a bit of metal on the end of it.
You're gonna bash my balls with it, aren't you?
Yeah, when you're wearing them shorts, mate.
Oh yeah, just for you.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just go. Hear that, can't you?
The action sounds like
I just think that's Keith.
Brilliant. Okay, that's an excellent buzzer, Andy. Keith, have you sorted out a buzzer yet?
Yeah.
Excellent. That sounds like a buzzer. Did we just lose Queggy?
Yeah, we must have done.
He was here a minute ago. Right. Okay.
Say hello to him.
I was trying to get there. You know, under pressure and all that. Right. Let's quickly go to the Q&A to say hello to some people, and then we will start the quiz. So Sony Wars says, "Good evening, all." Hi, Sony.
Mate.
Hello, Sony.
No question. How you doing, buddy? Oh my word! It's only Devon Mellon says hello. Also, hello, Devon Mellon.
Burnouts on gravel.
He's just heard about me using all that WD-40 and he's got excited.
Like you did when you heard there was a quiz.
New brakes, then obviously that was a bit of a giveaway with the WD-40.
Tyres.
Excellent. Who am I? Kate says hello, Calm.
Hi there.
And I won't just say hello to Dante Reeves again. Did you guys send me the link? Nobody, not yet. I'll tell you what, we'll get this quiz out of the way and I'll fire you a link. Okay, right then. So I think the quiz is going to start. And so, are we all ready?
No, I just need to put some intelligent glasses on.
Yes, sir.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do they help you think, Keith?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Right, if everyone just wants to wait while Keith puts some stupid glasses on.
There you go. I feel intelligent now.
You're like Bon Jovi, for fuck's sake. Like Skeggy.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
Please don't.
Please.
Keith, just let you know, I'm still live and we'll be able to replay that. And
It doesn't matter. I'm not bothered.
It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
I want a soundbite of that.
Okay, well it's there. It'll be there available when this hangout finishes. You can go and download that and put it on your phone for a ringtone, maybe.
Well, it's free.
Let's crack on with the quiz then. Right, question number 1. What kind of animal is a Aberdeen Angus? Oh, Richard got in there first.
I believe in my vegetarian ways that is a cow.
You are correct.
Really good beef burgers.
He's
Does it really?
bloody quick.
Or steak.
Well done, Carl Biker. I've not got my soundboard set up tonight, so I'm just going to say well done. So that'll be 1 to Carl Biker. Okay, question number 2. Dick Grayson is the real name of which superhero sidekick? Okay, I think
That was me.
Keith?
Yeah.
Can I have your buzzer one more time, please? Yeah, go on, Keith.
Robin.
Correct!
Hey! I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
Yeah, hit yourself on the head for that one. Well done, buddy. That's a point to you, Keith. No wrong answer so far as well. That's good.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go then. Now, if anyone's got any ideas about Cockney, you might have a chance with this one. How much money is a Commodore in Cockney slang?
Do we get points off for a wrong answer?
Holy fuck! I
Sorry, that was a buzz-in from Mad Max.
20 quid.
No, that's wrong.
Thank
So that-
God.
Anyone
I
else?
was
Quick,
gonna say-
Their score, isn't it? It's got to be 1,000, isn't it?
10 second. Was that an answer there? Was it, Andy?
Yeah, I'll go with 1,000.
1,000. Yeah. No, that's wrong as well. So you both get minus 3 points.
I'm giving
See,
up.
if it was Essex terms, I'd know it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That question is now finished. So put your Google away.
Yeah, you can see
I did.
Keith on it. He's
I
like,
thought the camera was angled higher than that.
The answer is £15, and the reason why is kind of convoluted, but you'll get there in the end, because it's based on 3 times a fiver, and a fiver comes from Lady Godiva. So when someone says, "Lend me a Commodore," it's 15. That's 3 times a Lady Godiva. And so if anyone says to you, "Lend me a Lady Godiva," the answer is that's 5.
I thought it'd be
That's the
64,
answer.
but that's because I'm
I'm
old.
going to say I nearly said 64.
Okay, so 64. That'll work.
Well done.
Excellent. So anyway, so that's minus 3 to Keith, and no,
Minus 3 to me.
minus 3 to Chaz, and minus 3 to Sandy. Right.
3 for getting the wrong answer.
Yeah, you get minus points. Yeah, obviously. Right.
You
So
bloody said one wrong bloody answer. You give me 3.
can't win every week, Andy.
I
Sorry.
never bloody win.
You bloody
Bloody
did.
calm all the
remember.
time.
right, let's shift on then. Question number 4.
Where did number 3 go?
That was number
Number
3.
3 was
Oh.
okay. So we had Aberdeen Angus,
Gaggy.
Batman and Robin, and then obviously the last one, which was Cockney slang. David Diver, give me Commodore. Right. Question number 4. Now everyone should get this. So who's going to be fastest on the buzzer? Which 4-letter word is American slang for $1? Oh, and it's subdelinquent in there.
It's a buck.
A buck is correct. Well done, sir. Well done. So, subdelinquent gets 1 point. Excellent. Okay. It's funny that the American got it first. I thought from the UK might have got in there faster. But
There's a bit of favouritism there, I think.
As soon as you said
we spoke earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, that Commodore one, I have a feeling that had nothing to do with America.
Yeah.
Is the next one about Beverly?
Right. So let's return to Great Britain for the next question.
Why?
Question number 5 is: which county refers itself as Shakespeare's County?
this squeaker didn't work.
That's me.
That was Keith.
Yeah, Warwickshire.
Correct. Oh my word! Well done.
Hell, Keith.
I'm on a roll.
Keith swallowed a dictionary tonight, or a encyclopedia maybe.
Yeah, I hate to. I don't want to know what it looks like when it comes out though.
No, I don't know. Let's go back to what Keith swallowed tonight.
It'll wipe itself, Keith.
It's the hard copy. It's the hardback I'm worried about.
What happens when the Bible comes out?
Problem is, the one I swallowed was on DVD.
Table door here on the way out.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's move on. Oh God, get that thought in my mind for a moment. Right. Okay. So we are on now. Question number 6. In which film in 1964
Oh, I'm fucking out.
Oh my
did
time.
Michael Caine first became famous for? Oh,
The only one old enough.
Suffolk Andy.
Zulu?
Correct. Well done. Stop chucking them spears at me.
Yeah.
Excellent. So Andy, 1 point.
Wait till you see the whites of their eyes, lads.
Yeah. Why do you see the whites in their eyes?
Ammo. Right. Okay. Excellent. Let's move on to the next one. By the way, Suffolk Andy, that brings you up to -2 for that answer. That's
Hey!
Excellent. So, right.
I'm really going to win this, aren't I?
There's time yet.
Here we go then. Next
Yeah.
question. And that's question number 7. Stevie Nicks was the singer for which multi-million selling... Suffolk Andy.
Did I get the whole question? Yeah, you broke up at the wrong time.
Bashed your hammer.
Rumours.
If you're bashing it, you've got to answer it.
Steve Nicks was the singer for which multi-million selling group?
Oh,
I got it.
Know. Yeah, I said the bloody... Yeah, go on, I'll take another 3.
Oh my God, Andy, you said the album name.
I know I said the album name, Rumours.
Yes.
I can't remember the bloody group. I listened to them all the friggin' time.
The Delinquent, over to you.
Fleetwood Mac.
Correct.
Oh, stop.
Oh, wow. Andy, I can't believe that.
I know, I had a fucking mind block there. As soon as I said that, I just
With all
lost
these
it.
scores, Bobby might win this quiz.
No.
Yeah.
Oh God, you guys are doing a quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's picked up the whole fucking computer. He's got the iMac in his hand like an iPhone.
no, I'm actually on the phone right now because I have been in the process of building a new bed for my wife and me.
I want to see that. I have to pay.
Oh, you broke the last one, eh? Hey.
You guys build those things over there?
Not
Out
to
here,
brag, but yeah, we broke the last one. Yeah, I'm currently working on it right now in my bedroom.
Oh, excellent.
It's a big freaking mess because I've been at this for a long, long time. But I didn't want to miss out on everything, you know? So I'm here.
Hey, wow, it's great to see you from your bedroom. That's awesome.
I hope everybody's watching and nobody's just
Where
listening.
all the magic happens.
Exactly. And Bobby, next time, no jumping off the wardrobe onto the bed. It's not going to work.
Oh, I wish.
No javelin style, mate. No javelin style.
Oh. All right.
Torpedo. Right, okay, let's go on. Let's move on in the quiz. We're on question number 7. No, we're on question number 8, sorry. Begging your pardon. And just so you know, the scores right now, Keith has 2 points. In joint first place with Subdelinquent with 2 points. And everyone else is waiting behind at the moment. Of course, Carnbike is on 1 point. Everyone else is on minus or 0. Let's move on then. Question number 8 is: which European country's official name is the Hellenic Republic?
What?
The what republic?
Hellenic.
How are you spelling that?
Hellenic.
Hemnick.
Hellenic Republic.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Russian.
Republic.
Time's running out.
Ooh, bloody republics in
We have a bell from Richard.
Is it going to be Greece?
It is Greece.
Whoa.
Oh, nice one, Richard.
Helios.
Helios.
That was a complete guess, to be honest, but Helios.
Oh, okay. How does Helios
Fucking lost. Yeah.
end?
Oh, it's a Greek thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Hellenic.
Well, it sounds similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hellenic.
Anyway, you got the question right, Richard. That's the main thing.
Like Bobby. Oh, Hellenic, yeah, of course.
Why did you say that?
That's that's what it is.
Gold bloody Greek to
Okay,
me.
well, things just got really exciting because we now have 3 people in first place. We have Richard, Keith, and Subdelinquent. Okay, so let's move on to question number 9. So, you're going to like this one. No tittering, please. Oh, well, if you want to, you can do. But which word is used to describe a beaver's home?
Oh, me.
Whoa, hang on a minute now, that got kind of out of...
Oh.
I'm not sure who was first there, I think.
I was not first. I was second.
You had a bing bong first, didn't you?
Who's the bing bong?
What'd you call me?
Now you've done it. Tiff just went, look at the M1. He looks even bigger.
I think it might have been Bobby.
Wait. Okay. Damn.
No.
Pardon?
Damn.
Damn! Damn! That's not the right answer.
Oh, that's what I thought it was too.
I know.
Okay, calm down. Right, I'm going to...
Googled it.
No, I
Right,
didn't.
Keith, you didn't press your buzzer, did you?
I did.
No, you went, I know.
No, I did it earlier.
Alright, okay, Keith, go on then.
A lodge.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm disappointed.
I've had enough of him.
Give him 20 minutes to look it up. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, Google's gone
Okay.
crazy.
Do you know why I'm annoyed about that one? Because I
Why?
live in Beverley. Beverley. You know what Beverley means? Beaver Lodge. It's because it was named after the beavers that used to live here.
Oh my, you should be very annoyed. In
If you
fact,
ever look up Beverley and see the shield, you'll see it's a beaver.
I think he deserves minus points for that.
Hey! I think he deserves minus points for that.
okay, so that only leaves us then question number 10. Currently, Keith is in the lead. We could end up needing a tiebreaker here, but we'll see what happens. Here we go with the final question, possibly, or maybe penultimate. No muting anyone. You will get minus points. Okay, so here we go. Question number 10. Who is known as Uncle Topolino in Italy?
Topolini? Uncle
Who is known
Topolini?
as Uncle Topolini? Topoloni in Italy.
That guy.
That guy, innit?
You know,
That guy over there.
Mussolini.
No, it's the wrong answer. 5 seconds left.
I thought it was a Fiat car. A Fiat Topolini, innit?
Okay, question's over.
Hey, it was a Godfather, wasn't
The answer is Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Okay.
The pedo.
it? Roll Ferris! Front!
No, Mickey Mouse.
Now, don't you?
Mickey Mouse. So, that's the end of the quiz. And we have a new quiz champion. And the champion is...
Beast Rider.
White Biker Keith.
Oh, no.
No, there's no need for that.
I was
Blimey, we had a quiz where I knew the answers to the questions. Oh my god.
Yeah, the only answer I knew was fucking.
Okay, well done, Keith.
Thank you. See, so it's clever glasses. It did the trick. You're all scoffed. You're all scoffed.
It did some sort of trick, yeah. But anyway,
Well
congratulations.
done, Keith.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations.
We don't get any prizes, unfortunately, do we?
Bobby, what do you think it is? A bloody knocking shop?
I gotta build this bed, dude.
Jesus Christ! How is that hand coming towards that camera? Not
Oh, it's hilarious, man. This guy's trying to build the bed so he can go to sleep tonight.
It's Bobby's new channel. It's Build Your Bed. By
Build it
Bobby.
with Bobby.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's only 4:20 over there. He's got loads of time.
Yeah.
Hang on. There we go. Right, so if you've just tuned in right now, welcome to Build a Bed Live. Here we are. We have Bobby in New York right now building a bed so he can sleep tonight. Tune in to find what happens later. We need to remember that
Sleep.
not all of the screws are actually in the flat pack.
One of the planks has a cut halfway through. Find out which one after the break.
Is build a bed in New York. The first thing you want to do is go out to Long Island and get yourself a big old tree. You chop that sucker down, you slice it up, you take it home, and wham bam, you got yourself a bed.
Hang on a minute.
Build it with Bobby.
Bobby, you just said wham bam, you got yourself a bed. You just said you've been at it for 6 hours.
Yes, he's been at it for 6 hours, and now he's got to build a bed.
I thought you lived in Brooklyn. The fuck?
Well, yeah, I had to take the old one out. Oh god, yeah. Building a bed is not as easy as you think.
Stop breaking it then.
Oh, Mrs. makes the bed every night, you idle son.
Oh man. You guys want to come over and help me?
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah, send us a plane ticket, Bobby. I'll be
Yeah,
over.
send us a plane ticket.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna be at this for a while, just to let you know.
Hey, Bobby, I just want to say something, right? Building a bed shouldn't take that long. I think you might be doing something wrong.
Well, yeah, he is. He's doing it one-handed. One hand's up, other hand's holding the camera.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. Anyway, come back in a minute. We're just going to take a little infomercial break whilst we interrupt the live bed building from New York. And we'll come back later and see how we're getting on.
What?
Bobby,
Some bastards gave him the instructions in IKEA for a wardrobe and put it with the bed. And he's sitting there going, where's the fucking door?
hey, Bobby, do you just want to give us an update before we go to a break?
Give you an update.
Yeah, an update on the bed build.
Yeah, well, right now I'm putting in, well, the storage area. Because we're gonna have storage drawers underneath the bed here.
That's where Bobby goes when he's upset the missus.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Okay, have you got a headboard and everything, have you?
Oh yeah, gotta have some place to put the handcuffs.
Where's the bed though, Bobby? Where's the mattress?
The mattress is downstairs in the living room. I'm not bringing that up until the frame is done. Oh,
man.
Where's Weggy? Oh, where's Weggy gone anyway? He's put something up there, but go on, Weggy, come back on the old hangout, mate.
Yeah, come back. Anyway, Bobby.
Come back, Weggy.
Someone take a picture of Bobby right now, and then let's see what he looks like when he's finished the bed build.
It's just like,
Oh man, I know exactly what I'm gonna look like when I finish this bed. Asleep. Oh man, I should have. Yeah, I should have had some help with this, but you know, they say never do these things by yourself. I'm like, I don't feel like waiting for people and trying to count on people. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna do it. That's why it's taken so long.
plus, you know, I'd hide some parts like some screws from you.
If it helps, Bobby, we're there in spirit.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're here for you. Just put that camera somewhere so you've got use of both hands. It will speed up the bed build.
And don't forget to turn it off late at night.
Yeah, right.
Right.
What did you tell him that for?
Well, because he's got another camera.
Okay, excellent. Right, we'll leave Bobby to it. Let's go back to Q&A. And Weggy said, cheers for the introduction, Skeggy, mate, bastards, LOL. Did I ride on here invisible or something? Boom, boom. No, mate, I was trying to get to you. You know, it is when you're, well, actually, no, if you actually host a hangout, then you'll know how it is. Trying to carry on with everything and do the questions, mate. I wasn't ignoring you. So come back if you want to, mate. There's no issues there whatsoever. Righty on then. Let's crack on. And we do have another topic tonight. And that topic is a topic that was brought up by Chaz.
I didn't do anything.
What is it, boobs?
Boobs! That was it. It was boobs. How big is too big?
Now, you did that one a few hangouts ago, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you didn't answer it.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
I don't. Well, what were you, Bobby? Jesus Christ. Whole woman fit in your hand. I like the angle.
Look at the angle. It's a giant.
Oh my
What?
God, it's a
What?
giant.
Oh,
Building the bed.
You need a tree or a plant next to it. Then it's like, oh my god, it's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Have you found the door yet, Bobby?
You can't get through it.
right, so Charles, let's go to your question then. And your question was along the lines of bike modifications. And what would you like to do, and what have you already done to your bike?
Anyone want to start?
Do you want to embellish on your question first?
What modifications have you done to your bike? i.e. aftermarket stuff, little things, blah blah blah. What would you like to do to your bike that you maybe can't afford or don't know anything really much about, or what?
That's everything for me.
You did your chain?
I did.
Yeah. And other stuff. The heated grips. That's a modification.
He's serviced his bike. He's done all sorts.
Yeah. He's like, you
Well,
know,
so what did
Calm's
you
garage.
do?
Calm Boy's garage. But yeah, just stuff like that.
Okay, so who wants to go first then on who or what would you like to do to your bike, and what have you already done to your bike?
You don't want me to go. My list is endless.
We better start with that then, because we're going off in like a half an hour.
All right, the GSXR 750. It's a 2008. It's got driven front sprockets, driven rear sprocket. It's got driven clip-ons. It's got a performance and perfection air box, which keeps the gas cooler. Basically protects the. Stupid. I don't even know if it works, to be honest. Anyway, K&N air filter. Driven grips, Galfer steel braided brake lines, PSR mirrors, Two Brothers Racing juice box, and Vail full system exhaust. I've got ASV clutch and brake levers, Scott's damper. Hot bodies windscreen, full race plastic, also hot bodies, Galfer Superbike rotors all the way around. Custom paint, Racetech suspension, what is it, the G3 custom rear shock, which I don't know if it works that well. Yo-Yo Dyne fuel cap, Performance Machine wheels, JDA custom plugs and mirror block-offs, Supermoto and engineering axle sliders, custom dynamic tail brake and lights, Vortex rear sets, LSL frame sliders, Innovative Motorsports data logger, and digital air fuel gauge, Avon tires, a Behringer brake calipers. I've got Nitrous Express nitrous system on it, a Pia headlight, and a Saddleman custom seat.
Wow. And you want to save some money on tyres? My God.
It's
What was that
still
about
installments to pay.
And on his second bike,
The second bike's easy. I've just got, I've got all the extras for the appearance package for the Triumph 1050 Speed Triple. So I got the bug screen, the lower fairing, and the seat cowl, and then that's pretty much it. Except, I've got a full aero system on it, and that's it. I keep that one. That one's good at how it is. You don't really want to mess with that one.
yeah. But it makes mine look a bit simple. I think mine's more of a to-do list, and the only thing I'd like to do on mine really is a Thracian, well, what do they call them? The air induction, and then the power commander. That's about it. other than that, I'm not spending too much money because.
What bike is that though?
I see Midnight Star 1300 XVS Midnight Star.
Oh wow.
Cruiser. So yeah, I mean on that it's like there's so many add-ons on it, but they're all sort of mostly off-the-shelf parts anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much how everything I have is. Just nothing real custom, just bolt-on bullshit.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to nip out and take a quick break. But so in terms of performance enhancements, Skeggy, what have you improved your BHP at all from your Midnight Star? With any improvements on that?
Only the exhaust pipe's supposed to give it about between. It says between 3 and 7 horsepower. But I thought 7 horsepower just from the exhaust pipe was probably a bit much. You know, I don't know.
And did you get a weight reduction as well on that?
Hell of a weight reduction.
Mm.
Hell of a weight reduction. Bloody hell, the old ones like. I mean, I've not weighed them, but I mean, there's some serious poundage come off it. You know, the other one I should say is a quarter of the weight of the other one. You know, the new one that's gone on. It's about a quarter of the weight. The old one is just it's just one piece and it's just so heavy. Whereas the other one, it's all, you know, it's thinner gauge steel. It's just so much lighter altogether. But yeah, I mean, upgrades would just be the Karakian flow, iFlow air intake and the power commander, if anything.
Right.
But they're so expensive again. You see, you're like talking about 300 quid just for the power commander, another 300 quid for the airflow. By the time I've done them, I'm generally at that stage where I'm going, oh, I want a new bike.
Yeah.
I don't like to keep things for too long, otherwise they lose the value.
Okay. So, so we've had something about Skiggy. Who would like to go on that question about what you would like to do to your bike and what you've already done to your bike in terms of?
Well, I've got Aprovic exhaust on mine, and because then that was jetted, so I had it jetted. Then I had to put a new air filter in because the standard air filter was crap. So I put that in, and I got it up to and they had it dynoed, and I got it up to 106. But my Harley, it's got Vincent Hines pipes on it. They're already on it before I bought it anyway, and it's got a stage 1.
Vincent Hines, they are.
Yeah, and it's got a stage 1 because I'd have to have that to run with it, I think. So basically, that's all I've ever done. I don't need any more anyway.
That picture you just popped up, that was ZX11, yes? ZX10? No, ZX11?
What, me?
Yes, I think it was
you.
You
Yeah,
had
1200.
Good looking bike, man.
And then I got a Sportster, Harley Sportster, which is for Sunday afternoons.
How do you like that?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, still like me Sport Tourer better though. But you know, in the old sunny old days and that, it's all right for just knocking around the old Suffolk countryside over here in England. So it's nice. The only trouble with it is you can't put no bugger on the back because the fucking seat's too small. So I'm now looking to try and find a bigger seat so I can stick my missus on the back. But that's a bit of a problem really because they're all small for the back of the Sportster. I think there's this one out there called a Sundowner or something, which has got a slightly bigger seat, but I still don't think she's going to get her ass on it. So she certainly can't get on this one, I'll tell you. So I'm actually thinking about getting myself a solo seat on there because I'll be only bugger on it, I think.
So who hasn't gone yet? So
like Skeggy said, when he took his exhaust off, when I took the standard exhaust of the ZZR 1200, the weight difference between that and the Aprovics was unbelievable. and I've still got the standards in my garage, and they're like weigh a ton. But them Aprovics were just as light as a feather when I put them on.
Yeah. Yeah, you always save a lot of weight on exhaust because obviously the standard ones come with all that flipping catalytic converter, and it's just nightmare. So okay, let's go to Keith. I think this might be quite short, but Keith, what have you done to your bike, and what would you like to do to your bike?
The only thing I've done to the bike is change the exhaust. That's the only thing I've done. But when I bought it, it had a different can on than what was on it originally. Anyway, it had a race cam when I bought it. But then I swapped it because when I did my IAM, I was told if I'd done my test with the cam that I had on it, I would have failed. So I put another Del Kelvic exhaust in it and just took the baffle out on it. That's all I've done. But I like a bike to look like a standard bike. I'm not really fussed about putting lots of things on it. I just like a bike to look like how it was. Really, I'm not overly fussed about spending lots of money on it. But it does sound nice with a different exhaust on it. I do like the sound of a bike with a different exhaust. That's the only thing I would change to a bike. I'm not really fussed about doing anything else to it. But then I don't know much about bikes, so I wouldn't necessarily know what I could do to it to enhance it anyway. But I think my bike, when I bought it, I don't think when it was sold it was a fully faired SV. I think the guy that had it before me put the full fairing on it, so you could say that it's almost been tampered with before I got it. So
I don't think they call it tampering with it.
That's cool. You got an SV, man. That was one of the best bikes ever made.
Yeah, I love it. I mean,
it'll be around for so long too.
I think I'll be having it for a long time as well. I just don't want to get rid of it. I love riding it so much. It's just an easy bike to ride, and I just love it. Every day's a joy.
If you can buy an SV all day out here for like $2,000-$3,000, and you'll have it for 6 months, and you can sell it for exactly what you bought it for. They just don't drop in value out here.
Yeah. I think they're they're underrated. I think. I mean, yeah, they're a cheap bike, but I love it.
They're great.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
I've done touring on it. I've done commuting on it. I've done everything on it. It's fantastic. It never misses a beat.
Don't tell him he'll get the same money for it. I'm going to offer him $500 for it.
No, it's got high mileage now. I don't think I'll get the same money for it now.
Okay, $4.
Okay, $4. No, I don't. Even if I was decided to change my bike, I don't think I would. I still wouldn't even get rid of it. I think it would become a second bike. I love it that much. I wouldn't want to get rid of it. I would be hard pushed to part chop it.
Yeah.
Give you $10 for it.
They are a good bike, and that's what Mrs. B is going to be using as her first bike as well as an SV.
Yeah.
So they're a really nice bike. Okay, let's go across to Richard then. I know Richard's done some modifications to his bike, or bikes. So let's go to Richard.
On the Yamaha. I mean, it's only minor things really. I've done things like.
Richard, can I stop you?
You're a bit
How's that?
That's better.
Yeah, on the Yamaha, I've done a few little things. Changed the levers, put odd grips on it. I've got a new screen on it. Put a radiator guard on. You know why. I've got some cracking dust caps on the tyre valves. £1 off eBay, can't go wrong. And I've got 2 spares because they're for a car. The main thing, obviously, I've done on the Yamaha is I've put a full system exhaust on an Arrow, which makes it very, very, very loud. It's great.
It's a Yamaha what? I'm sorry.
XJ6.
Oh, nice.
But it's a full Arrow system, no cat, so it's good and loud.
It's flame.
It shoots flame, yeah, which is fun. I'd like to stick a hugger on it, but I think I'm about done with it now. The Z750R came with loads of bits on it. Oh, I've put hot grips on it as well, of course. Z750R came with a whole bunch of stuff on it, so it had hot grips, it had a radiator guard and a hugger, and it's got an arrow end can. It's got a lot of carbon bits and pieces. So I've changed the levers on that again.
What is that? The ZX7?
Say again?
You have a ZX7? Is that what you said?
Z750R. Naked. Kawasaki.
Nice.
I'll tell you what though, the rear hugger on that really suits it.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and close as well. It suits it well.
You guys got some awesome bikes, man.
I mean, the stuff I've done to it really is been really minor. So I've fiddled about with a seat for Mrs. C so she doesn't slip off. I've got a seat cowl for it. I have got the obligatory dust caps. So I put levers on it. I'm thinking about lowering it an inch because it's just a bit too tall for me, really. Thanks, Keggy. And the only other thing I want to do to it is possibly change the downpipes and decat it. Because at the minute the 600 is louder than the 750, and that's just wrong. But I don't think there's much else I want to do to that either. I've got a seat cowl to put on it, and I'm thinking of wrapping it. But apart from that,
like M&M.
That's right, yeah. M&M, that's a sweetie, isn't it?
I like it.
But yeah, that's about it, really.
Excellent.
And then the main thing I'm thinking of doing to the XJ6 is swapping it for something faster.
Yeah, which is a complete bike swap.
Yeah.
And let's see where you go with that one.
Mm.
The gate wasn't aimed at your comment, Richard.
Was it not?
No, it was aimed at Mad Max saying, "I love you, Bobby."
Ah, right, fair enough. Halfway through a description of modifications and that, I say dust caps, and you go, gay!
Dust caps, who needs them? They're for gays.
I'm not sure that actually counts as a modification, really, but you know, if you want to put it
a different colour.
You know bandit owners?
They're a different colour and they're bullet shaped.
Oh,
that'll make it go faster.
Yeah.
So
do you
they're
have to
valid.
list them on your insurance, do you, Richard?
No, I don't have to, because the insurance company I'm with has a list of things you don't have to declare.
Custom dust caps.
Put caps on it.
Oh, we can't assure you, they're custom. Whoa.
No, none of the other stuff you have to declare, but the dust caps, that's not on the list, so I suppose really I should.
Diamond plated gold.
You're technically uninsured now because you've got your caps on.
Would that be a bit of an ass? I'm sorry, I can't pay out.
You didn't tell them about your gold plated diamond studded dust caps.
Gold coloured, plastic plated.
With plastic gems in them.
Hey, Mr. Mad Max.
Oh.
Now, you're Mad Max Motovlog, right?
No.
Except, no.
That's a different guy.
He was once.
I used to motovlog. That's a different guy, though.
Are you guys all? Do you all do motovlogs?
I used to.
Yep. Well, shit for Mad Max chairs.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't.
he still does. He's just having a bit of.
A sabbatical.
Yeah.
A mental block.
So,
It's called a girlfriend.
His channel,
He's having a 10-year break from it, aren't you?
his channel is the same as his name on here. It's Mr. Mad Max Jazz.
I think Tiff should vlog.
She'd only talk about you, Bobby. Don't look at me like that.
Fine, I'll just talk about her then.
Look at her face.
See that like there's something wrong.
Little cheeks going up, look. Aww.
Oh, you look like the dimple.
Oh, you're going to be in trouble.
How you doing?
You're doing. Hey, Tony.
See, I was only going to chime in because you guys were talking about the bikes, but you know, Tony, I got to tell you, I got me a bike too, you know.
No.
Tony.
Yeah, man. I gotta say, well, you guys know how I feel about my bike. I mean, just bone stock, it was perfect. So, not much that I've done to it. I did add the power commander to it, which was fantastic. I want to get a high flow air filter, but I love the way the stock one looks so much. I hate the thought of changing it, but I do want to get one just to get a little bit of extra boost out of it, and take off the stock exhaust and put on some fishtails because of that classic style, and also it'll be a little bit louder. Not overly loud, but a little bit louder. And that's about all I want to do to my bike. It's so freaking perfect the way it is.
Your exhaust pipes are so low down, don't you have trouble boning it?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Thanks for that, Bobby. I think that just leaves me. On the hybrid, what I've done to the bike is the N-cans and Power Commander 5, Iridium plugs, and that's it so far. Really, there's not a lot else. I do want to.
Sticker.
Pardon?
That sticker you put on the side of the hole. There's that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less paint. It weighs less now.
Yeah, I shaved some paint off the left-hand side and replaced it with a fantastic brain dump sticker.
Streamline.
That helps it go faster and more streamlined, obviously.
It's like
But the only thing I want to do with it this year is just to open up the airbox and then get it dynoed again. I don't want to do any more than that because I want to try and keep it as standard as possible. But the same can't be said for my next bike, or sorry, my second bike, which now I'm working again. Hopefully I'll be able to get soon. And I'm pretty much got my heart set on an MT-09. And that will just, as soon as it comes off the showroom floor, will get stripped and just boosted, and I'll do everything I can to it because it will be a lot of fun, basically. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in terms of bikes and what I've got and what I plan to do. Okay.
Tosh hadn't answered.
Oh, Tosh! Hello, Tosh.
Hello, darling.
Hello,
Yay, lovely.
Tosh, we're just talking about modifications you've done to your bike and what you'd like to do to it, maybe. And I think it's up to you now to say what you've done to your bike and what you would like to do to it, if anything.
The only thing I haven't done to it is take the engine out. No, well, that's not strictly true. I've had half the engine out.
In terms of parts in it, mate.
Oh, I've cleaned it.
Gave the tank a blowjob.
No, that's the higher. Also, I was on about the Blackbird. Or are you on about the Phaser?
Let's go with the Blackbird.
Oh, yeah. Every nut and bolt. I've had, half the engine's been left in the frame and the rest of it's been taken off and stripped and resprayed and everything. Hard work, but it's worth it. Oh, I went out on it today.
No.
No, I did. I actually went out. I went from my garage.
We're still live. We are still live.
I went from the garage up the 10 foot. I turned round and I come back again.
Fucking
Did you make a
You
vlog?
didn't go on the road, did you?
I was on it for at least 20 seconds.
Oh,
Forever. So it's not
brilliant, Josh. You know what?
I've got road tax.
I think the question kind of went over your head a little bit, but I'm going to put this out there now, and I think that actually you've not done any performance enhancements to your Blackbird whatsoever.
You don't need it. It beats our booster anyway.
Oh, I've done loads of performance enhancements.
Well, that's what the bloody question was.
That's what the question was.
Right,
Oh,
you ready for this?
man.
Yeah.
Like a pair of curtains.
We're ready.
I have put new tyres on.
Tosh.
He's building it up. He's building it up.
New tyres, does it increase your performance?
New tyres makes you go round the corner quicker.
Alright, Tosh, carry on.
I've put heated grips on.
For fuck's sake.
They make you go faster in cold
Tiny dust
weather.
caps.
Oh.
No, but They make you go
Don't
fast.
spoil its bloody finale.
And the big thing of all, a double bubble screen.
You've replaced the decals as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that makes it go so much faster. Honestly,
If it looks
God.
faster, it is faster. That's the rule.
Them decals, right? The old ones are shit. I put new ones on, and it does 200 miles an hour.
I couldn't get it up to 200.
No, it's because he's missing an O. It fell off. It was too fast.
I haven't done anything. Bog standard bike doesn't need anything that's fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay.
Jazz.
Oh, is that the time? Jazz, what have you done to your bike?
Oh, really? Have we got time for this?
Go on, make it quick.
Oh. Should I go about mine or Tip?
Yours.
Mine.
He's not vlogged on it. That's what he's done.
Chaz, why don't you fire up a picture of it whilst you do it, mate? So that I think Subdelinquent's not quite sure what sort of bike you have, so it's worth showing.
Same as mine, isn't it, Chaz?
Huh?
Isn't it the same bike as mine you got?
No, not anymore. It's that, which is called Alice. She started out
awesome.
a Z750, then she had 1,000 lump put in her, bigger injectors, uprated clutch springs, clutch plates, custom exhaust system, cut off short exhaust, uprated calipers, front and
You got
rear.
nitros. Nice.
Forks upgraded, front and rear, brakes upgraded, radiator system upgraded, carbon fibre panels, spray job, LED headlights, rear lights, custom dash, custom speedo, micro, aluminium sharp, cold hand grips when it's cold weather, sharp
Nice.
levers,
Nice.
nitrous bottle, lightened and freewheel, flywheel, cranks, valves sorted, power commander, timing sorted, retarded, swing arm put on from a Z-Thou, rear view system, wireless, recording rear view system, custom number plate that lights up through the perspex itself, integrated rear lights, heated nitrous bottle, custom rear cowl, custom seat cover in snakeskin, a funny mask on the front, a funny fender, some blade discs. And
Guys,
There's no dust caps on it, is there?
there is. There's custom aluminium spiked dust caps from America.
what about heated grips?
Oh, I ain't got heated grips. They're aluminium.
Oh, that's no
Just
bloody
get the old blowtorch on them for one of Mark.
That bike is so awesome. Your nitrous system is it a wet system or?
Yeah,
The
it's
dryer.
got a little pipe that goes down a little bit, so it gets it from the bottom, well, the top of the bottle at the bottom.
when he's wheeling.
And then it's got purge as well on it.
Does it? Where does it purge from?
If you look just down the bottom, what is it, in front of the crash indicated crash bars, there's a little hole.
Yeah.
They're just there each side of the radiator.
Oh man, you should make the purge out of the dude's like the mask's nose or something.
I really thought, but then if I was going along, it would have, kind of got me.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Man, that's a really cool bike, man. That's so cool.
Eh.
It's one of the
And he
few
leaves
bikes
it
that
outside. He leaves it outside in the rain in his back garden uncovered.
Well, I've got to use it. Definitely put it away.
It's used every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
hardly ever washed.
Have we got time? Have we got time for tips?
Time for what?
Have we got time for tips?
Yeah, let's have a look at tips. I don't know much about it.
Oh, 1 minute.
Hello, bike.
She's sitting there smiling. I can tell she is. Yeah, I can see you smiling.
That special two-fingered smile she does for you.
No, it's wind.
It's just a 98 phaser 600 with a tuned-up engine, power commander, jet upgrade, R1 forks, front calipers, mask, LED, headlight, rear light, indicators, bottom fog lights as well, Phaser 1000 rear swing arm and caliper, custom exhaust, rear seat unit, crash bars, and pink paint job.
Mini speedos that don't work.
Speedo don't work because I can't bother to replace the magnet.
That's so pretty.
And it's pink.
And obviously it's restricted as well, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, it's still restricted, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah.
She said shh. Oh, we're not. It's still restricted, Tiffany. So.
Restricted?
Is it a 6 or a thou?
It's a 6.
6 bottom, thou top.
No, it's still got the 6 in. It's just restricted. Tosh.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get the gist now.
It's restricted to coincide with the law in the UK.
Yes, Tosh.
So it's only got 133 horsepower.
No, it's something.
Right. Okay.
And that's that.
And that's excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Mad Max Chaz.
Yay.
Round of applause for Chaz. Yay!
She's going, she ain't got that photo. Ah, tough shit.
Yeah,
Maybe
but she looks better on it than you do.
You've got the bike, for fuck's sake.
That is Chaz's bike, the pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've not seen me on it. Matching my eyes.
You drink too much then.
Yeah. Drugs, man, drugs.
Oh.
Okay.
There goes the goal.
There's the bell, which does also mean that it's time to go off air, and so that we can chat freely and about all sorts of things. You never know. So before I do that, I'm just going to quickly look at the Q&A. I'm just going to quickly say, hi Dante. Next time we'll sort it out, buddy. Don't worry about it, and we'll see you on the next one. Weggy says, only kidding, too bloody tired to be on here. Now I'm going to give the wife a cuddle. Okay. I was going to say something else then. Yeah, sorry Dante about the quiz. I know you missed it. Next week, maybe we can get you in here and we're all good.
You would have won.
Hi, UK, and the one says, how big is too big?
Where is he?
LOL.
Where is he?
He's in the Q&A, mate.
No, where is he? I ain't seen him in ages.
I don't know. Where does he live? That's probably where he is.
Where does he come from?
Where did he go?
Birmingham somewhere.
No, Joe.
He should be on here. I miss him.
Yeah, we can go down to Birmingham, right down there, give him a nice big cuddle.
Birmingham?
Him and his wife.
Birmingham? What is Ken?
Right, it's time to say goodbye. So, but how's oh, hang on, before we say goodbye, let's catch up now on the bed build in New York. Let's go to the Beast Rider. Bobby, how's the bed build going?
Oh God!
It won't stop bleeding!
Oh man, I've got the storage all done. Now I just have to put in the supports, then I can stick my mattress on. I'm good.
Tell us the truth, Bobby. You spent the last half hour just fluffing your pillows, haven't you?
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Can we get a view of the bed, Bobby? There's lots of people who tuned in to catch up on the bed build.
We want to catch up on the bed build. All right. Well, we'll come down here, and you can see I put in the railings for the storage drawers, and the storage drawers are built. They're just in the other room right now. So I got the
They're
railings
upside down.
on all the sides here.
Bobby, they're upside down, mate.
Not anymore. No, they're not.
He picked the whole thing up and go, nope, no, it's not.
No, I actually seriously did put a couple in upside down before I went. I never claimed to be the brightest candle in the temple, okay? I'm just saying.
You say you used to live over in the UK. You caught something, mate.
No, I know. That's why I'm back in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But it's been fun listening to you guys. I missed you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, we always miss you, Bobby.
Is that cool? I'll try not to cry.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm okay.
So emotional. Nico!
I want to thank you for watching the bed build.
Oh, man. Thank you, everyone.
Choking up, Bobby.
It was
Choking
an honor just to be
up,
nominated.
Bobby, keep filming, man, and then put it up on YouTube. It will go viral.
Send it to the manufacturer and get it to include with every new bed.
Oh,
Build
yeah.
it for Bobby.
The manufacturer, you might get some free beds.
I'm gonna have to put up a new channel then.
Yeah.
Is
You
this
can't mention it on here, though, because it'd be classed as product placement, obviously.
is this an online service? We've got Bobby building a bed at MFI.
Now, if I could build a bed while riding a bike, that would be something.
Well,
Yeah.
we've got Andy in the kitchen at MFI.
Bobby and Andy are in the same shop but different departments.
That's Hell's Kitchen,
yes.
man.
There you go.
Bloody hell.
Don't you cheapen Andy's kitchen is Magnet and Southerns.
Yeah,
We've
does
got
that
Keith at the dinner table with his bowl.
Does that extractor work though?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. The Churchill dog now.
Oh,
Oh,
Right, it's time to go off air. So let's rattle through the panel. The retro breaks down here to say goodbye, and then we'll go off air and we'll continue chatting. But I want to say firstly, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. So let's go now through the panel, and for some unknown reason, it's always Bobby first. We'd like to say goodbye to everyone, Bobby.
Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon. Ciao.
Here's nice one, Bobby. Keith.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, that was almost manly. Excellent.
I wasn't going to do a creepy one.
No. All right, carry on. Keith. Sorry, no, Chaz.
Oh, me again. Bye, everyone.
bye, everybody. Love you, Bobby.
Bye,
Richard.
Rich.
What?
Wake up.
What's happening?
Time to say goodbye, my friend.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Don't forget to tune in next week when Bobby will be boxing in a commode.
I'm going to take that as a challenge.
Commode what? Excellent. Can't wait for that one. Okay, let's go across to Skeggy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Tommy.
And Subdelinquent, we've got to say goodbye to the folks.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys, and thanks to everybody watching. I hope to be back.
Excellent. And hope to have you again along soon, Subdelinquent. It's been a pleasure having you tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I did. I had a lot of fun, man. I was a little nervous, that Q&A, but it wasn't too bad.
We're quite friendly, really.
Then you realise what sort of intelligence he was dealing with and didn't work.
Indeed.
Yeah, you'll get used to these guys and you'll start hating them too.
Right, so Andy, we'd like to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'd like to say cheerio to everybody, everybody who's watched and whatever. And remember, look out for that new channel, Build with Bobby. And see you all later.
Yeah, nice one, Andy. Tosh, would you like to say goodbye to everyone?
Navy Thomas 8, you're a knob. Bye.
Okay, would you like to say goodbye to anyone?
No.
Okay. Oh look, who am I UK's joined to say hello, goodbye?
Where's Dave? Where is he?
Dave!
He's in Birmingham.
He's not down at the bottom.
Goodbye, Dave.
Tosh, really? Get better internet.
Got any, Dave?
Wow, stop frame motion here, Dave.
It's your turn, mate.
Yeah, it's that dial up again, isn't it?
Okay, well, anyway, I think Dave's waving there, kind of saying bye.
Pull the string tight, Dave. Get better data levels.
Right, so that just leaves it for me then to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the extra series with Build with Bobby. And
Build it with Bobby.
So tune in next week. We'll see what Bobby's building next week. It may well be a commode. So thanks for tuning in. Love you all. And it only leaves me to say now, goodbye. Thank you very much. And don't forget to ride safe.
Ride you on.
Invisible.
Ride boobs.
Thank you. Bye.